Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. Asịkwa m ka echiri ya zelu. Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good night. It depends your time and your location. You are joining us today from Eastern News 24. Asị m ka Chukwu kabịa ma gozie na anyị. Ise, ise, ise. Alright, anyị agbapụnụ ya ọsọ. Iyi na ife anyị nwere n'ụbọchị nketa erika. Mana anyị kwere unu nkwa na anyị ga na-enye unu update from any news happening in Biafra land and across the world. Stay tuned at Eastern News 24. Alright, ya bụ audio clip anyị na-eji gosi unu ugbu a is a powerful secret from our own brother. Ife a na-akpọ nke a wụtọ ka ọ pịalụ. Amamiya na ọtụ ife na-ekwu wọtọ. Our brother, our own brother pịalụ wọtọ. Enemy no nke anụ a na fire apịa ntị na ọ bụla egwuregwu ọ bụla ile. Alright, ka I gaa straight na ya bụ audio kunu gee ya. Then leave us with your own comment on the comment section below. Alright, over to you, my brother.
This particular video is to ensure that I highlight the reasons why Nigerians can't reason. You can brand it anything, you can think it's an insult, you can call it anything. The truth is uncompromising. The truth likes to appear in its natural state. Your job is to think through, analyze, dissect what I say and see whether you find it not true. Because once it is truthful, you got to accept it as such. The truth is the only thing that has the capacity to save humanity. If you are in this world currently and you don't know that humanity is in trouble, then you are only fooling and lying to yourself. And if you know humanity is in trouble and you don't understand that the whole reason why humanity is in trouble is to do with lies, deceit, and fraud. Lies, deceit, fraud. Because people just want to steal, kill, and destroy. They're playing the role of devil. The destroyer only seeks three things: steal, kill, and destroy. Now, I want to make it abundantly clear so you know. I want to prove it beyond all reasonable doubt that a Nigerian cannot reason properly at all. Can't. And of course, this is because the opposite of Nigeria is intellectualism. Okay, I'm going to make sure I give you the reasons for what I'm saying. You know, if you had followed my write-ups, you would have noticed that I had serious issues. And I believe anybody in their own right minds would have serious issues with Katrina Lang, the High Commissioner of Britain to Nigeria, and her government. I had serious issues because, as far as I know, and I believe, as far as any rational mind knows, Katrina Lang negated her primary duties and was pursuing duties that had nothing to do with the role and job of a high commissioner, an ambassador. Now, in one of my write-ups where I criticized her, not just criticized her, was being factual about her role, her wicked, racist, subhuman, inhumane, lacking in respect for God and humanity behavior during that elections on before the 25th of February. haven't written all that I wrote about it. A Nigerian responded, and I want to read to you what they said. And you see, whenever a Nigerian writes, you would know, because they don't reason properly. Now, this is what she wanted me to understand, and I quote, Katrina Lang's primary assignment is/was to represent and protect the interests of her government. You know, when Nigerians write in English and they speak good English, they write good English, they think they are reasoning properly. Okay, so let me read it again. And I'm quoting him or her. I don't know whether I say he or she, because they never signed it. So it says, Katrina Lang's primary assignment is/was to represent and protect the interests of her government. If other interests, including that of someone with dual citizenship or the Nigerian populace in general, align with her primary interests, she will protect those too. If not, they will need to take a back seat. That's the essence of a good ambassador. Now, you can see this for what it is. This is the way a Nigerian thinks, okay? That means a Nigerian can't see anything wrong with evil so long as they are used to it. A Nigerian can't see anything that is wrong as long as they believe it is the order of the day. And even if they saw anything wrong, they will tell you that they already know, without knowing that it's better not to know evil and carry on with that evil than to know about evil and say and or do nothing to stop that evil. So when a Nigerian tells you, oh, you know, that we all know that, what they're saying to you is, it doesn't matter how bad, we're used to it, so you just have to get on with it. Okay? Because a Nigerian cannot see beyond what is before them. They can't see the various implications of not dealing with evil. Instead of deal with that evil, they will turn into comedy. They will turn it into comedy so that people can be cracking jokes and negating what they ought to do to stop the evil. A Nigerian is so lazy that they don't want to invest time to rectify anything that is wrong. They prefer everybody to get used to what is wrong and get on with it, so that when another person comes, they say, well, you're not the only one. It's happened to everybody. Everybody is suffering the same thing, so it's not a problem. A Nigerian cannot reason properly. Okay, it doesn't matter how academically educated they are. Okay, because opposite of Nigeria is intellectualism. An intellectual goes beyond academia to reason properly. Now, I've read to you the response of this individual who is a Nigerian. As far as they are concerned, everything Katrina Lang did whilst in Nigeria was okay. Her advocating and calling on Nigerian citizens to go and get their PVC and vote because their vote counts. This Nigerian sees it as the right thing to do. She's defending the interest of those who sent her. Her abandoning an innocent British citizen who is held hostage, an innocent and freed British citizen in the name of Mazi Nnamdi, her abandoning that primary responsibility of protecting the welfare of every British citizen, even if you had committed a crime, she had the duty to ensure your welfare and ensure you receive justice. Okay? That is the primary role of an ambassador. Okay? This Nigerian is saying she's also okay to ignore Mazi Nnamdi and do those things that she's not meant to be doing. Now, I want people to reason I want people to begin to help Nigerians to learn, okay? To start reasoning. You see, in this world we live in, go and check anywhere else. It is not the duty of an ambassador. Now, look at it from this angle. If British government policy is to advise Nigerians and tell them to go and vote, and they have to communicate that through their ambassador, then it will be wrong, because Britain will tell you that Nigeria is an independent sovereign nation. We all know that it's impossible for any sovereign nation in this world, because no ambassador working in a country that is not their own has a duty assigned for them to be telling the citizens of that country they are placed in to go and get their PVC and to go and vote. It's not part of their remit. Ambassadors don't get involved in local politics. Ambassadors have two major assignments. One is to maintain good diplomatic relationship between their local country and the country they are working in. The second thing is to ensure the welfare and ensure justice for every of their local citizens living in the country where they are working. That means, by right, what Katrina Lang should be doing in Nigeria is to ensure, that is, if Katrina Lang believes that Nigeria indeed is an independent nation or independent country, if they are not lying and deceiving you, if they are not racist to believe that you are their own, that because they named you, as far as you're answering their name, you belong to them. When they call you, you answer, because that's what dogs answer to their owners. Whoever gives you a name, you have to answer. So if they are not in that frame of thinking, why then is it only Katrina Lang, of all the ambassadors of all the countries resident in Nigeria, why is it only Katrina Lang who had the cheek without atom of regard to even her own self, without dignity, let alone without respect to other people, to tell the citizens of Nigeria, go and get your PVC. She's instructing them and then lying at the same time, your vote counts, because she knows their vote will not count. She knows that. She knew it even before she said it. She knew it. She knew she was lying. So, how can a Nigerian, anyway, I'm not going to say how can, I expect Nigerians, because they can't reason, to begin to even align themselves to what Katrina Lang was saying, because they can't reason properly, they can't think properly. Nigerians can't. It doesn't matter their level of education. Once you're a Nigerian, sorry, you are opposite of intellectualism. It doesn't matter what your degree is. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't make sense. Okay? Because anybody with common sense would know that, first of all, it is either Britain and Katrina Lang are honest enough to say, you are still my colony. Okay? We tell you what to do. We advise you. You got to listen to us. It's either they say that, or they say, look, you are totally independent, and we're going to respect your autonomy. We're going to respect your sovereignty. So you can't be lying. All these lies, that's what is destroying the world. By the time I finish addressing this, I'm going to read out to you what I wrote today, because it's important. We are not coming on air to talk because we want to tell people off, or we want to show that we are good people, or we want to convince you to believe in what we are saying. We are coming to talk about the truth, because we know that it's only the truth that can save humanity. We are coming to spell out the truth for our own conscience and your own conscience. We are coming to say the truth because we are looking to liberate somebody like Katrina Lang and those that sent her. We're coming to talk about the truth because the soul of the Archbishop of Canterbury, the soul of the Pope are also important to us. These people are masking their iniquities with all these long groups. And I'm calling them out and saying, come out and spell out evil from your mouth so you can be free. Your conscience can be liberated. What people don't understand is that we are here on a journey in this life. And we owe each other responsibility. A responsibility. We owe each other a duty to tell the truth wherever we find lies. Otherwise, we are. Let me warn everybody now so you know. If you, by mistake, agree with British government and Katrina Lang on the issues of Nigeria, especially when it relates to not allowing or trying to do anything to stop Biafra from coming, let me tell you something. You have condemned your soul. You're finished. Look, let me be very frank with you, because I know what I'm trying to say now is true. God gifted us all autonomy, every human being. That's why I know the type of food I can go into my garden and cultivate. In your own locality, you might not have that. You don't even know what that food is. But it is what God gifted me. And God gifted me the free will to choose whether to go and cultivate or not, or die of hunger. Okay? God gifted me, even my own local tongue, the language I speak. God gifted me that. That's why in humanity there are varieties of languages. When you examine animals, the same back in a dog that backs in London, it backs in America. The same back, the same backing, yeah? They don't have different languages, unless if human beings are tampering with them. Otherwise, they speak naturally the same language. The same noise an elephant makes in Europe is what it makes in China. Everywhere you see elephants. It's only in humanity where God gifted us autonomy. Now, if you think you're playing safe and you're not condemning evil, yeah, and you're playing along with this hegemony madness, with this madness of delusion, grandiose delusions, yeah, you are condemning your soul as well. He who plays God is condemned, and he who allows one to play God is also condemned. If you don't know it, know it. I am trying to spell this out so tomorrow you won't say you never heard. We are on a journey, and each of us is marching out of this world. But we have a job to do whilst we are here. And that is the job I'm calling on humanity to do. Let everybody rise. Brace up, go for the truth, declare it without fear, without favor. We are all dying anyway. Forget about who kills you. The person that tries to kill you will also be killed by the same death. So, we owe each other the duty of truth. Okay? So, how can a Nigerian foolishly somehow ignore the fact that Britain is on one hand telling you that you are independent, you are a nation, you are a country, you are sovereign. On the other hand, British ambassador is getting involved in your local politics and is telling Nigerians to go and get their PVC, they should go and vote, their vote counts. And Nigerians are believing that she is doing her duty as an ambassador. If it is so, where are the other ambassadors? Where is the Chinese ambassador? Where is the German ambassador? Where is the Italian ambassador? Where is the Gabon ambassador? Where are all those ambassadors? And why are they not calling on Nigerians to go and vote and lying to them that their vote would count? Now, also, let me ask of you that call yourself Nigerians, how about your ambassadors across the world? Your ambassador, your high commissioner to Britain, How many times, or have you ever seen your High Commissioner in Britain during election going on air to call on British citizens to go and vote? Please, look, because Nigerians can't reason. That's what is driving me crazy myself. Nigerians can't reason. They are fixated, conditioned, smiling, happy slaves, playing along the path that their masters are leading them. Yet they claim to be human beings. I can't balance the two. I can't balance it. That is why I'm telling you, humanity will never ever work, will never succeed, will never come to fruition without the arrival of Biafra. Humanity can never do without Biafra. Impossible. Without Biafra, humanity will remain blind. Humanity will be rolling in this darkness and in this evil gloom and will self-destruct without Biafra. And I'm spelling it out and I'm being honest. There are no two ways about it, because the light that will illuminate this universe, this world, will rise from Biafra. That is why it is called the land of the rising sun. Forget about all the nonsense going on over there. Those are all man-made nonsense. Okay? There are people God had spearheaded and put something in that are there, but the evils are trying to cover it. But these people will spring up like light. They will, because God has destined Biafra to come, and you're not going to stop it. And without Biafra coming, Nigerians will continue not to reason properly. Nigerians would always remain as sub-animal as possible. In fact, the more academic educated they are, the more sub-animalistic they become. Trust me, I'm telling you this. The more religiously educated they are, the more sub-animalistic they become. Because opposite of Nigeria is intellectualism. They can't reason properly. It's impossible. They do reason, but they can't reason properly. I'm telling you this. Why is that so? Think about it. Nigerians actually have embarked on accepting narratives that dogs, animals, will never accept. Okay? This is why it's impossible for Nigerians to reason properly. Think about it. No dog would accept a name from a stranger, from a foreigner. No way. Dogs only take names from their owners. Go anywhere in the history of this world. Travel anywhere. Go and see a dog, call a dog a name, try to force a name on a dog, the dog will refuse it, because the dog can only take a name from its owner. Now look at Nigerians. Think about it. Look at Nigerians. They are doing something dogs will never do. That's to tell you the reasoning of Nigeria. When they tell you, I'm a proud Nigerian, it tells you they can't reason properly. Now, Nigerians have actually embraced a name, Nigeria, that savors their relationship, their linkage, their nationality with that of their ancestors. That is what Nigerians have done. Nigerians, are accepting to be Nigerians because they don't even know that what they have done is to cut ties with their ancestors' nationality. They have a different nationality to their ancestors. No sane people do that. Because let me tell you the order of things in this life, okay? Because I know it. If you don't know it, learn it now. Even animals take names from their owners. Parents name their children because naming carries a lot of things that are divine attached to it. Okay? Naming contains your personality, your culture, your cultural heritage. It contains your spirituality. It contains everything to do with your ancestral heritage. Naming. And naming is derived from love. Only people that love and care for you should name you. When a foreigner or a stranger names you, they do it without love and they place a curse on you. I need you to understand it. God gifted man the autonomy to name things, name themselves, okay? It is not for a stranger to impose a name on the other. Now, when it comes to naming of a location, a place, okay? God made it so that it is only people with ancestral heritage and people with biological, okay? Biological lineage that can name a location, a place. That's your ancestors. The name they gave your location should be maintained. And if it's ever going to change, it must still come from people with biological lineage as well as ancestral heritage. They are the ones to give a name to a place or a location. It's not for foreigners to do so. Now, I've told you before, animals don't.
All right, thank you once again, and I hope you really enjoy the clip. If you do so, don't forget to share it and don't forget to share it to Biafrans. Everybody need to listen to this. It's very important. Don't miss it out. It's very important. And also, together, we will march. Biafra, the sovereign state of Biafra will march. I assure you that. By the grace of Chukwuka Biamo. All right, and also, if you're not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, do right now and subscribe. And also join our membership. Join our membership. It's very important. We'll be uploading. There are some contents we'll be uploading only for those in the membership. Remember, it's very important. Yes, and also, thank you. Stay tuned by 7 p.m. We'll be uploading Mazi Nnamdi Kanu message as we promise you daily upload of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in our platform. All right, stay tuned by 7 p.m. Okay, Messiah and bye. All right.